your foundation. Welcome to another episode of Auntie's Advice. I am Auntie Thick Candlewick, burnt and risen, burnt and risen, burnt and risen. And on this show, I answer questions psychically where you may be dealing with situations in your life that need clarity, relief, or some truth. You know what, y'all? I'm so distracted. I'm sorry. So let me get back into this. The weather here fucks everything. It's crazy. But anyway, all answers that I give you come from a higher realm of consciousness I refer to as spirit. I only have two rules if you'd like to have a question answered. The first rule is to click the link in the description box. That's not it. The first rule is to make sure whatever question you ask, it is in fact your business. Okay? Don't ask nobody else's business. It's not your business. The second rule is to click the link in the description box to come on in the room. Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. He administers my medicine in my room. All right. So here's tea today, y'all. One of the girls is out sick. I am currently, as you all know, we're still in rainy season here. And during rainy season, at any time, we might lose internet, electricity, anything. So patience is a virtue. I am going to ask you all to extend some of that grace and patience over here to me. I'm just a little bit distracted, and I don't know why I got distracted so quickly because I was definitely in the zone right before this video came, but for some reason I'm losing it. So let me just take a couple seconds and get it together. There are already people sitting in the kitchen waiting to come into the room to have questions answered. I'm going to say something right now. I don't know if this affects somebody who is watching right now or someone who is going to be watching this video, but there is, I got it early. So there's a mother energy that came and sat with me as I was getting ready today. And I don't know whose mother energy this was, but I heard the name Tiffany. But y'all know how I am with names. The name might not be right, but the letter is always on point. Okay. I've been doing pretty good with names too lately, though. But this person has two children. Whoever I'm talking to has two children, and they have a decent co-parenting relationship or situation. However, something is going on where whoever is the primary caretaker of the children may be facing some sort of issue with eviction, being removed from their home, losing a job, something like that is happening. Now, as that's going on in the home with the children, the other parent, I feel like, is kind of living a life of bliss with very little responsibility. This person is actually going to take a trip as their children and the mother of their children or something like that is being evicted. Now, this trip is not for business, it's for pleasure. And I feel like they're taking out someone who they just recently began dating. Whatever is happening here, Spirit just told me this is going to happen in 2 months. Whatever is happening here, this mother energy is showing up and saying to me, it's time to ask for more money. I don't believe that there is a relationship here that is being managed through the courts. I don't feel like this is a situation of like child support. but I do feel like whoever is the primary caregiver of the children needs to be asking this other parent to step up and give them a little bit more money. I also think that it's important that there is a, because something else is happening here. Like I don't know if the other parent doesn't know what's happening with this eviction or what's going on, because I feel like as soon as they find out, they like put this mother and the children up, but I feel like in a motel. I don't feel like they get an apartment. I feel like they put them up in a motel. That might be a temporary situation, but it is time to ask this parent to step up financially more. You gotta just say the thing, okay? You have to ask them to step up more. Um, and I don't feel like this is something that needs to go through the courts. I also don't feel like this person has a legal job. I don't feel like on paper you could actually take them to court. It could be something going on like that where they are not legally employed. They might be getting paid under the table or something, or they just might have a job where they don't pay no taxes. Okay. So it's just, and I feel like with a conversation, there could be a little resistance here, but this parent will step up to help you. You just have to ask. There could also be some sort of ask of you, like, well, if you want me to do that for you, I'm gonna need, some sort of relationship benefit. I don't know how you work through that, but this is just something that came up while I was getting prepared and dressed. Like, your mom is stepping in here, and your mom's energy is saying, ask for more money. It's time to ask, and it is not in any way going to harm the connection that you have with this particular other parent, this co-parent. It's not going to affect that relationship either. You can ask. It's also not going to stop them from going on their trip either. They still going to go on their trip, y'all. They're going to have them a good time. They're just going to make sure that you're taken care of too. Okay. So you don't show up looking like a hater, like, well, you going out of town and I'm being evicted, don't go. Like, no, they still going to go. They're going to take care of you, and they're going to take care of their new person too. Okay. All right, so I'm going to hit this bowl. We're going to switch up this energy. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so grateful to have you. If in fact you are returning, I love you. I love you. I appreciate you showing up here yet again. Okay, you don't have to, but you do all the time. Thank you all for the donations. I love to know in the comments what zodiac cluster you represent. Are you air, earth, fire, or water? Y'all see, I remember earth. Are you air, earth, fire, or water? Let me know in the comments, just with emojis. Don't write it out for me. Send me emojis and let me know how you line up. I'm so grateful for you all. Welcome. Miss Queen T. Miss Queen T, I'm always so grateful to see you. How are you
Hey,
today?
Auntie. I'm doing good. How are you?
How are you? I'm so good.
So I wanted to know, what was lowering my vibrations or not allowing me to ascend higher?
I don't think you have a problem with ascending. I just think that you need to, I don't think that anything is lowering your vibrations outside of thought. Like, I don't feel like you have anything going on in your environment that's harming you outside of thought. I just feel like you need to I see two very simple. You are meditating, right?
I have been slacking. I have
Yeah,
been
that's
slacking.
good. Because I feel like and I need you to back off the meat. I need you to back off the meat. If you could give it a rest for 2 weeks, that would be really good. And dip back into your spirit just said journaling too, yo. So you need to dip back into your meditation as best as you possibly can. If you could back off the meat for just 2 weeks, and then when you go back to it, get into it slowly, have you some sauteed shrimp or some baked fish, and then slowly move back into the meat. But I would definitely start off with the seafood before you go into the land meat again, if you do. But that's it. But there isn't anything necessarily in your environment that's pulling you down outside of thought.
Okay, thank you so much, Auntie.
You are so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye now.
Bye bye.
Okay, y'all. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let's keep this train moving. Ebony, this sounds like your life doing. He's a photographer and pays no taxes. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Well, it's time to ask. It's time to ask. Up that income, up that contribution. It's time to ask. All right, y'all. All right, Miss Misty. Misty, welcome. I'm so happy to see you. Misty, what am
Sorry,
I
it's
looking
like
into today?
dark.
Yes, it's
I
dark
was
again.
thinking, I know, I didn't mean to. My TV just like went off, and I was like, okay, well, there went my light. I was wondering, because we spoke last time about my ancestors and spirit guide, and I was wondering, um, like how they're guiding me or what's positive coming my way, and you're looking into that, but we were sidetracked with evil.
Just give me a moment. Let me pull, right side of the body goosebumps, bottom of the body goosebumps. So there's some forward progress coming in, but just give me a brief moment, Misty. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being patient with me. I keep hearing, tell them, tell them, tell them. Okay, bottom of the body goosebumps again, forward progress. I'm asking them, I'm like, what does that mean? They want you to talk about something or tell on somebody. Tell someone something. They keep saying tell them, and I'm like, tell them who? Who are
That's
we
what I'm
talking about?
wondering.
They show me a group of people, like, or there are either 5 or 6 people here. I'm gonna say it's 5 people, two, and one
Mhm,
in the middle. There are 5 people here. I feel like, and they sit in like a half, like little
mhm. Like
moon,
a
right?
meeting circle?
Yeah, but it's like a half moon circle.
Uh-huh.
I stand here before them and I'm having a conversation to them. I kind of feel like I'm having an interview or I'm being questioned about something.
Okay,
Um, this is professional. Everybody here looks to be in like suit and ties.
okay,
This is definitely professional. I'm telling these people, they're stern too. This is not a jolly situation. These people are stern. They are asking me hard hitting questions. But you're very relaxed here. Your answers are very jovial. They're
mhm,
very, they have a spring to them for some reason. You know why they do? Because you know what the fuck you're talking about. You know the truth of something, and they're
okay,
asking, you know what? Bottom of the body goosebumps, they keep hitting me on the right side. This is coming up in the future. This is going to be forward progress.
Okay.
What they're asking you is they're asking you questions in a way to trip you up, to find out to find holes in some story. But every time they bottom of the body goosebumps again, yo, every time these people are asking you a question, Misty, you
Mm-hmm.
know the answer and there are no holes because you're being completely honest. So they can't find any way. And that's why you don't feel pressure, you don't feel
Mm-hmm.
afraid, you are very much so, well, blah 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 blah, well, that blah blah blah, and that, yes, and you're explaining very well, very
Mm-hmm.
well. When you walk out of here, there is the man, one, two, three, the okay, so fourth person here, second person
Mm-hmm.
off to what is my right. This person puts their pen down and they do like this and they say, I fucking believe her. So this could be like, I almost feel like it's a deposition. I don't know why I'm using that
Mm-hmm.
because this is not how a deposition is set up, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that kind of, this is like everybody here is taking notes. Everybody is getting your answers to something. You're very important in figuring out a story
Uh-huh.
or figuring something out. This man believes you. These other people here remain very poised, very tight-lipped.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a man and a woman, two men, another man. So there's only one woman here. She's second from the end on this side. All the rest of these are men. One black man. I don't know what this is. When I ask Spirit, what am I looking at? They tell me judgment.
Hmm.
This is attached to money too. I don't know whose money, but it is attached to money. I don't know what kind of situation this would be where you would be talking to people, answering questions for them in some sort of way. It's attached to money. You
Mm-hmm.
walk out and then to make a decision after you leave.
Is it like I have information that they want to know? Like maybe, I don't know.
They
I have like a
already,
ton of fossils and stuff. Does it have to do with that? Because I
I
just
don't
recently started talking to like this paleontologist person that contacted me. So
know. It's not a reference to
um,
that.
interesting. I have no clue.
I want you to just stay aware of whatever this is, however this plays out. If I say it, Spirit sent it. So just
Mhm.
keep it in your back pocket for whatever it is. If you find out, like, because I feel like you're going to find out you have to come and talk to these people in a paper in the mail. Something's going to come in the mail to tell you you got to come in and talk to these people. This is not an email. This is not a phone call. This is like an official document that comes in the mail to tell. I almost feel like it's a subpoena, but it's not. It's not.
Okay.
But it's an official document. You're going to learn you have to come in to have a conversation with some people.
I wonder
This
if it's
is in
about unemployment.
this could have something to do with a trust.
Okay. The trust. Huh.
I heard the word trust. I don't hear trust very often, but I heard the word trust. So just keep that in mind, okay?
Oh, well, that's interesting.
When whatever this list plays out, please let me know.
I
I
definitely
look
will.
forward. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye
Thank
now.
you, Auntie.
You're welcome. Okay, y'all, we're going to keep this train moving. I'm going to hit this bowl. We're going to switch up this energy. Welcome to the room. Welcome to my room. All right, Miss Reese, welcome back. How are you today? Can you hear me?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. What can I look into for you?
Yes. You was telling me that someone will come in my directions probably in March or April. So I would like to know some more information if you have cards.
Okay.
How
I
they
was gonna
look.
say this looks like something where I can use my cards. What's your question?
How they look and where I might meet them.
Okay. Okay, y'all. So we're using the identity deck. We're gonna use the identity deck to look into Reese's questions. Now, as you all know, that I haven't been given permission to use tarot by my guides and ancestors, but they did let me make a deck of cards that allows me to point out the identity of energies that are in or around your energetic field, or who are going to make some sort of impact in your life. Okay, so we're gonna pull and let's see what this person looks like that's coming into Reese's life. Spirit, I thank you for your help. Oh, wow. Okay, I thank you for your help. Thank you so much for giving me details regarding this energy that's coming into Reese's energetic space related to love. Only that person who is related to love. That one flipped out. Okay. If you can give me one more card, Spirit, I am going to take the card that flipped on the floor, okay? All right. Just one more. Okay. Okay, so this person is a life path 6.
Okay.
Interesting. So they are for some reason, the word or the direction of north is in reference to either where they're coming from or where they are right now. But interesting enough, this card flipped out for you as well. Immediate. If I turn it this way, is it upside down?
No, it's not. Go back the other
Family.
way.
This way? Can you read
Uh,
it?
I see it, but go up. Yes.
Immediate family. So those are the 3. Just give me one. Just give me 1 second. I want to be able to pull one more card for you. Okay, Spirit, if I can
Okay.
have one more card. They're likely a Pisces moon or Venus. They have Pisces in moon or Venus. Significant. I feel like last name. Significant letter in the name, I.
All right. Okay.
This person who's coming into, for some reason, I feel like they might be connected to trains or travel. The reason I say that is I keep seeing somebody in like this is like old trains too. This isn't like a modern train. This is like somebody who likely works on I only know Santa Fe line. So like one of those kind of lines. This isn't like a passenger train type of person. This is a person who I feel like works on like those cargo trains. Like he might be a conductor for one of those long trains, big like industrial trains, because of the get up he's wearing. The Also, something hangs out of the side of his mouth. It's like a tooth, maybe a toothpick. When you meet this person, they might have like a toothpick or something hanging out of the side of their mouth. It's not a cigarette. They don't smoke and they do not drink. So they're either 45 or 4 and 5 is significant in connection with them. They could be coming the 4th, April 4th or April 5th. or they're 45 years old, but Spirit said 4 and 5. 45.
Okay.
You're going to be introduced to this person too from someone you know very closely. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Yes. So North, Life Path 6, Pisces, Moon, or Venus, and for some reason, I get like your immediate family might be connected to this in some way, form, or fashion.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. Thank you for letting me use my cards. Talk to you
You're
soon. Bye
welcome.
now.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Ooh, that was fun. That was fun. Okay, y'all. So I'm seeing in the comments we got some water signs, earth, we got air and fire. Also, everybody's showing up here. There's so many of y'all waiting in the room. I need to keep this train moving. So I am. Let's try to get in another person really quickly. I'm going to hit this bowl. We're going to flip up, switch up this energy. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. Thank you. Miss Melissa, welcome. How are you today? It's good to see you.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. What can I look into for you?
I just wanted to know if my ancestors could tell me something because I'm just having a hard time.
Okay. I don't know why I see this. So let me say to you, Melissa, that your ancestors said that did we discuss two women for you before? I feel like there are two women here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if there are feelings of depression here, if this is a depressive state that I'm in right now, I feel like I feel very sad. I also feel like it's coming from my throat chakra here. It's coming from behind my ears and into my throat. I'm very sad. I want to cry. You have to ask, I want to make sure I say this the right way. What good is trying to show itself through me from this? What good is trying to show itself through? Does that make sense? What good is trying to show itself through me from this? So I feel like there is an intention for you to get the lesson out of something here. Okay. I feel like there is something trying to expose itself or come out of this, but you're not paying attention to that, maybe. There's
Okay.
definitely there's definitely depression here. Definitely. And I feel like we're more concerned with how to get out of this depressive state than we are with why am I here and what is trying to come out of this? What is trying to be? Damn. What is trying to be birthed from me? You know what? I am going to tell you that okay. Melissa, I remember talking to you about you singing. Have you had a loss of a job though? Have you
Yes,
lost
ma'am.
your job?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, I did.
Whatever you used to do, you're not going to do that anymore. Okay. And I need you to
Okay.
mentally be okay with that. I need you to also to release yourself from that life because that's not coming back. It's no more of that. That's over with. Something else comes in for you, but Melissa, I have to tell you what they're saying makes so much sense to me now that I see this because they are literally trying to like usher you into a new life, but I feel like you are like looking back like how do I get this to how do I do this again, how do I get this back, how do I get back to here. You don't want to go back here. They're going to level you up. So you are experiencing some level of depression here. There's a lot of crying, some level of depression here because you are trying to hold on to an old life and your spirit is ready for a new one. Now, when I asked them what is the new life, when did bottom of the body goosebumps, and they just told me keep going. Okay. I feel like something is coming up for you in relation to church. Do you go to church?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I don't get many people on here who I think go to church, so that's interesting. But I feel like something is coming up for you in the church or through church. This is going to be a blessing in disguise because you don't notice that it's a blessing when it comes. As a matter of fact, I feel like you might be a little turned off by something that comes your way, or you might feel like something is like, I feel like that's the kind of energy I'm getting. Like, it's either beneath you or you don't do this or something like that, or I don't know why they would have this conversation with me. But this is actually the thing Spirit said, catapult, that's going to jump you into another thing. Also, whatever this is, you're creating it. I don't feel like an opportunity. I don't feel like you're going to fill out an application and walk into your new job. I feel like you're creating a new environment, a new, they just said a form of income, but then they showed me a path. So it's like carving out a new path. But the getting back to what your ancestors, these two women said right at the beginning, they said, you need to be, I would literally say to them, expose to me the good that's supposed to come out of all of this. Expose that to me now. Show it to me now. So I know what's happening here. Like, what am I supposed to get? Because I feel like if you begin to focus on whatever the good is in this situation, it'll sprout out. Right now, you're just kind of looking around like, what am I going to do? Why is this happening? How do I get back there? That's wrong mindset. Wrong mindset.
Okay.
You ask them what is the good that's supposed to come out of here. Some sort of way I feel like it's going to be presented to you at church or through church. I see a young man here, but I also see a woman. I wouldn't call her older. I would definitely say she's in her late 40s, early 50s. He's younger though. He's likely in his late 20s, early 30s. For some reason, I notice his thighs. He has full thighs. I don't know why I noticed that, but I see like maybe you are going to notice that full thighs, and he has on a pair of pants that's like the color of sage. It's like this color, like this like tannish or khaki like color. It's going to be like the color of sage, or he's going to have on a pair of green pants. So just keep that in mind. But they want you to to look at what's happening around you in a different way.
Okay.
You're going to come out of it in next month, the end of next month. So be prepared for that. But I think that that's because you changed the perspective and the questions that you ask about what's going on around you. March
Okay.
24th, 3, 2, and 4. 3, 2, and 4 are significant numbers for you. 3, 2, 4. So look for March 24th. But you're going to be fine.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye now.
My assignment in this lifetime is to tell you and the others the stories of your lives, past, present, and future. Reminding you of the moments you told me to tell you about in an effort to jog your memory, release your grief, stump out fear, and ensure you're on the right path with the right people. Book an appointment below. Let's talk.
I am Auntie Thick, and this is Auntie's Advice. On this show, which we're in the second half of, I'll answer your questions psychically that address situations you may be facing where relief, clarity, or truth are needed. I only have 2 rules if you want to have a question answered. And the first one is to ensure that whatever question you ask is your business. And the second rule is to click the link in the description box to come on in the room. Now, when you come in the room, you're going to sit in the kitchen. And back there in the kitchen, you're either going to interact with Jane or Linda, or both Jane and Linda, before you come on in the room to ask your question. The only thing they're going to do is ensure that your mic is off before we get started and your camera is on. Okay? And anything you want to discuss with them in the back, go ahead and do it, but they ain't going to have no psychic answers back there. They won't have any answers back there for you. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're coming in from YouTube. If you're on Facebook, make sure that you like the Facebook page. I'm so grateful for your attention and for your time, because you could be anywhere in the world and you choose to be here with me. It's awesome. I'm so grateful for you. I hit this bowl so that I can switch up the vibration in the room. I also want to have a conversation. I'm going to get to the people in the room, but I want to pose a question to you all. I have never associated sexiness with spirituality, but I feel so sexy in my spirituality. I feel so sexy. I feel sexier being a spiritual being all the time, and knowing that and being aware of that. I feel so sexy in my body, in my spirituality. So I'm interested to know how you all associate sexuality or sexiness with spirituality, or if you do it at all. Should they be separate? I don't know why, but I feel when I am in the thick of my thing with my spirit guides and my ancestors and the angels, and I'm meditating and I'm getting grounded, I feel sexy as fuck. It's like, yo, I feel very much so like chosen by God. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's just sexy as, yo, my spirituality is sexy to me. So yeah, Mo Jones asked, have you always been able to communicate with spirit? Mo, I think my earliest recollection of being able to communicate with spirit when I was as young as 3. And that was when entities would come in and have conversation with me. So as far as I know, unless that's as far back as I can honestly remember, is the age of 3. And yes, I've always been able to communicate with spirits after that. I just did not do it in this form. I did it in a much different form. Made me a really, really, really good friend and great business owner as well, particularly in the field of marketing. All right, y'all. So I'm going to hit this bowl. We're going to flip up, switch up this energy and keep this train moving. But please let me know if you associate your sensuality in any way or sexiness in any way to the idea of spirituality. I know it's a little controversial for some people. They might think they should be separate. Let me know. Let's switch up this energy and bring the next person in the room. All right, Kiki the Jeweler. Hi, Kiki. Is this your husband? Hey, Mr. Husband. Hey, Mr. Kiki the Jeweler.
Hey, Auntie,
It's so good
how are
to see you both. I'm
you?
good. What can I look into for you today?
Just give us a one over if you don't mind. Thanks for your time
Okay,
today.
sure. Wow, I just got I just got goosebumps in the top of the head. So give me a brief moment. That means somebody here has an active crown chakra or an active third eye. One of the two of you. I'm getting full body goosebumps, bottom of the body goosebumps, heavy. So forward progress. Okay. Oh my gosh. So let me tell you two something, okay? I got an old ass song in my head. We're going all the way. Is that how it goes? I literally, like, you guys are going to be one of those till the end couples. There's Chucky, you are my friend. Y'all, you will never separate, period. So fight as much as you like, but you'll never break apart. Now, I do want to talk to you about some sort of ripple effect that I see taking place. And I want to say in communication, but I'm gonna say in connection. It could be in both. This comes from an energy on the outside. This is a feminine energy. This is a mother energy. And I believe this mother has crossed over already. Okay, so this woman has a hand in everything. Is it your mother, Mr.
My mom.
Your mother has
Yeah.
crossed over? Yeah. She right left side of the body goosebumps. So she's telling me that she passed. The left side always means pass, right? But she has a hand in everything. I feel like she is yo, I don't understand that. I she's showing me, okay, when she shows me that she has a hand in everything, she doesn't just tell me, first of all, she does like this, which lets me know that I'm influencing things that are happening. But she also does like this, which tells me puppet, like puppeteering, right? Which means she's making something happen. If there is outward verbal conversation to her, not only is she hearing it, but she takes that as an opportunity for her to get involved. And I feel like she is heavily involved. She's also blocking somebody here. There's a problem or an energy that she stands in the way. Full body goosebumps. She is touching me on top of my head again. She stands in the doorway like this with her arms up so that something cannot come into the home or somebody cannot come into, she keeps saying dwelling, so that's home to me. She's very protective here. Now, for some reason, I just saw like this is random as, but some reason I just saw like a car. I don't know if this is like a car accident, but I feel like I see a car like it almost reminds me of something from a movie with like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something. For some reason, I just got a very old movie, but I still feel like a car is being lifted up, like off the ground or something like that. This could be a car accident that's going to happen, or she's going to have a hand in, or she had a hand in, or experienced, or something. But for some reason, there's a car there. This accident is going to happen to protect the two of you. Or an accident happened to protect the two of you. She's fierce too. How did you two meet?
He was friends with my cousin, so they go way back, and it was a barbecue, family barbecue.
Was okay. I feel like there's something about this connection that was like put together by, I feel like it was orchestrated. It was purposeful. It wasn't just a chance meeting, and this isn't something that either of you manifested for yourselves. I feel like it was a coming together that was like put together from, there's a man here too, from the other realm. But I want you to know that as far as your mother is concerned, she wants to come in. We don't have time today. So your mom is very present. She wants to communicate more. I would like for you all to come back maybe tomorrow if you can, and we'll bring your mom in. She's saying something to me like, hold the fort down. Hold it down. Do you have a brother?
Lots of brothers. Got one we're looking for.
She keeps saying, I got him. When I asked her, are you talking about him? And she says, the brother. I'm asking her, has he crossed over? She says, no. So you're watching him.
There's 12 of us.
She has her hand on him. Okay, go ahead. What did you say?
She's got 12, to my knowledge, 12 children.
My gosh.
Living, yeah.
She is telling me, I think that this is she's only referencing one. I don't know if she's calling him a boy or she. Say that again.
There's one missing that we can't find.
He's not deceased. I want you to know that, but she does have an eye on him. When I ask her, something about the letter B is important here. I don't know if she's calling him boy or if she's saying somebody here is B. But either way it goes, he's not deceased. She does have there could be some sort of issue going on here with mental health or substance abuse. Because I feel like I'm a little disoriented, a little dizzy. So it's one of the other. There's something going on here that's not she, or this person is homeless and like kind of. I don't feel like this person is in their full mental capacity. And they could be wandering in this mental state. I don't feel like this is somebody who has just separated themselves from their family and they're just like, I don't want to have anything to do with them anymore. I feel like this is a person who might be going through something mentally and they don't want to be seen this way or something like that. But I'm going to leave your reading there. Please come back tomorrow so we can bring your mother in because it seems like she has a lot to say. She's also doing like this to me, which means that you're going to have a lot to do when she's done.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And by the way, are you number 3 in the family? Who's 3?
Uh, he's 3. I'm 4. The one we can't find. He's the
Who's
third,
missing?
and I'm the 4th. Yeah.
She's taking care of him. She's watching him. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about with this one. Okay. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Okay. Bye now. You all, it's important that it's important that when you come in, particularly with a parent who has a lot to say, that you prepare yourself to just be aware, kind of open, because the way ancestors, they're ancestors now too. My dog just popped in for some reason. The way that energies or ancestors talk about things is based on a very clear perspective of how they see. So, and then what they will send through me as emotions and feelings, I might say like somebody is mentally having a challenge. They could be, and I kept getting touched in the head, right? So somebody could have something going on mentally, or it could be something where I am ingesting something that makes me very woozy, that keeps me, like keeps my crown chakra dimmed. But either way it goes, if I say something, the spirit tells me something, if I say it, they sent it. So we just have to be aware of what that is and then kind of allow it to unfold. But anyway, yeah, there are people waiting in the room. So let me keep this train moving. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm gonna take a deep breath. I love when these ancestor energies come in too, y'all. I can't front. I do enjoy it, but it takes a lot of energy. Okay. Okay. If Jane is I can see her face, but I cannot remember. Is Charmaine in the room? Is Charmaine in the kitchen, Jane?
No, no.
I can't see you. You know I'm on the other phone, on the phone, so I can't see you. So you'll have to tell me yes or no.
No. Can you hear me okay? Oh my gosh. Am I on mute?
I
Hello?
can.
Yeah,
I
no,
can hear you.
she's not in the room.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm gonna
Yeah.
hit this bowl, y'all. We're gonna switch up this energy and bring the next person in the room. Charmaine, if you see this video, please come to the live tomorrow. All right. Oh, Miss Tanikka. Well, hello. I haven't
Hi,
seen your face in a long time. How you doing today? How you doing today?
I'm okay. How about yourself?
I'm good. What can I look into for you?
I feel bad, but I wanted to know, was my granddad still around me and does he have any messages for me?
I got to be honest with you. I don't think that this energy spends a lot of time hanging around. What's his name? First name?
Thomas?
You know, I'm gonna tell you that if you're just have to give you what I get. I don't feel like this energy spends a lot of time hanging around. I don't feel like they interact very much or get involved too much with this realm of existence, like whatsoever. When I called him 3 times and asked him to come in. When I called his name the first time, he said no. So I waited for a second and I called it 2 more times and he said no. So I'm going to tell you that bottom of the body goosebumps. I'm like, forward progress and what though? Like why you hitting me at the bottom of the body? You know what? He is he's not an energy, because all energies on the other side don't like to be called in. They don't like to be called back, or but this particular energy is one of those that they don't too much interact. All of them don't interact. Some of them do, but not grandpa. He's not very, he just said the word to me, interested. I'm like, in me or in her? In this is what he said. So he is here. He is here. He's just not willing to you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but there are energies that, you know, they will give us a little bit of, they'll let us know like, nah, I'm good. And then there are energies who are all over the place. They're in everything. And then some of them will not respond at all. They just don't like to be, they don't like to be called in. But I'm going to also say this might be reflective of his personality on Earth, where he was kind of disconnected. Like, girl, please, I'm not interested. I don't want to do that. You know, that's how he is. He's just like, no.
That's about right. That is him.
He said, oh, he's not cold, but he ain't nurturing either. He just like,
he was for me always, but nobody else.
You know, he's just like, you know, I love my family when I was alive. I still love them. That's it. Just like, I love them. Like, damn, I gotta keep telling y'all shit. I did my time. Like, I swear, he's just like, fuck this. No, he's not interested. But is he around? I'm gonna tell you that he is likely an energy who would respond to you. But I don't feel like this is an active participant in our shenanigans down here.
Okay. That's about right. That
not very much at all. He's very much so not. He's not a mean guy. He's just not interested in other people's shit, and that's it. He's just whatever. All right. I'm so sorry I couldn't give you more. You know, next time ask about grandma or somebody, because he ain't in it. He ain't with it. Okay. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're so welcome. Okay, y'all. So we are at the end of our hour. I gotta ask y'all. So I don't think I think it's Empress Energy. Melissa, answer to the question is 3 things: clothing, jewelry, shoes. Melissa, I'm not gonna tell you what 2 you got right, but you got 2 right and 1 wrong. There are 3 things you need to avoid that a dead person leaves behind. 2 of the things in Melissa's answer is right, and 1 of them is wrong. So the question is still open for tomorrow. I did not get a whole lot of feedback about my question about being how sexy sensuality is connected to spirituality. And you know, I have been accused since I've been here in Bali of being deeply in my Empress and Goddess energy, because I do like to do what I do and be served in every other way. I also prefer to allow people their space to do what they do very well. And if that's cooking, if that's driving, if that's you do you, good child, I ride very well. So if you want to drive, I can ride. And I I choose to be driven everywhere. So, but I've been accused of that as well. But I don't know what it is, but I definitely feel so deeply connected to source energy God and to my ancestors and my spirit guides. And I just feel good. When I was a shorty, the church ladies didn't make me feel like they felt sexy, honey. But I feel sexy, honey, with my spirit guide. Now, when I'm just around here being an old regular person, I don't feel sexy at all. But when I get into my spiritual thing, when I'm meditating, breathing, connecting out in the earth, child, doing readings, I feel like, honey. Okay, enough of that. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being patient with us yesterday, not being able to come on live. But I am here tomorrow as well, same time. So if you did not get into the room today, please come back tomorrow. I am so happy to help you all the time. And I'm going to use Melissa's ancestors' instructions for her. I'm going to pass them out to everybody because I think that what they said was so beautiful. And it's kind of the same thing that I say, but they said it in a different way as I sat with it. You know, the look at your situation and ask the universe, ask your spirit team, what good is trying to come out of this for me? Show me what the good is that's trying to come out of this situation for me instead of focusing on what's going wrong. I think that's a very different way of saying the same thing that I say, that absolutely nothing is happening to you and everything is happening for you if you simply look at the lesson and say to yourself, how exactly can I make you work for me? The lesson and how it works for you is the good in the situation. It is the good in the situation. And Melissa's ancestors had the same message for her today. Ask the universe, what good is trying to emerge out of this for me? And lead me in the direction of that. Yo, powerful session today. I so appreciate all of you. I am Auntie Thick. This is Auntie's Advice. I love you.